What's up, everybody? I'm Beat and today we're going to be doing a strong approach video with the water main now for the Itachi's, the Uchiha Revenge, or whatever the strong approach is called. The one with Itachi, right? The one that we got right now. So I've done a couple of these in the past. I think I already have one for this strong approach. However, I don't think I've ever done one with the water main before. So I wanted to make one for the water main and kind of show off a little strategy that you can use and help some people guide them through this. So without further ado, let's take a look at the team. Right. So in the first slot, we are going with Kimimaro here. He's going to be our tank. Very important. He's a super strong tank. He scales. He's going to be very, very helpful with some of the other characters that we have in our lineup here. Spot number 2, we've got Yukon/Sakon. So we're going to have him back behind Kimimaro. Keep him nice and protected. He's going to be the majority of our damage in this strong approach here. He also scales just like Kimimaro, whereas Kimimaro scales as a tank. Yukon/Sakon scale with damage. So he's going to be our main damage source by the end of the strong approach, and you'll kind of see how that works out. Then we got the water main here. She's going to be a mix of damage and healing. She also has some of her passives are going to work out really well with this lineup. Last but not least, we've got Kabuto. Kabuto is going to add lifesteal to both Kimimaro and then Yukon/Sakon. Which is going to help both of them to kind of stay alive in the early rounds. And then he also has that passive that's going to help them scale even quicker, which is really going to make them turn into beasts by the end of it. Plus, there's a little bit more healing, because in the beginning, you need a decent amount of healing to overcome the first wave of enemies. And you're going to see kind of how that works in a second. So I'll pull up the passives here. If you have any questions about those, or you can just pause the video, check those out. Anyway, let's get right into this strong approach here. So all right, in this first round here, you cannot stop these 5 characters from getting off their fire attacks, which is why I said that you kind of need a good amount of healing, because you also can't clear their ignition, okay? It's going to hit you every single round, and you're going to get the ignition damage as well. So you have to get through this round fairly quickly, and you also have to have enough survivability to survive this, and then enough healing so that in that second round you can kind of get most of that back. That's why we have the team set up the way that we do. So in this second turn here, the second round, what I end up doing is I always select the back bottom member, and I use the water main's mystery on him. You can really choose any of them. It doesn't really matter too much which one you end up using. Just make sure you use that. Then in this second round here, you can see we use Yukon/Sakon's mystery on the Taijutsu ninja at the bottom. Very important, you got to make sure that you get that off before his second attack, because it's not a prompt attack, so you got to make sure you get that off then, right? So here we go. In the next round, we use the water main's mystery. She took out all the puppets. It might work that way for you. It might not. But regardless, you're going to use that until those puppets are all dead. So then, here we go. In the Danzo wave, what we're going to do is we're going to use Yukon/Sakon's mystery on the bottom team first. Okay. So once they're taken out, generally after this point, what I tend to do is I just let it draw out for a while. I try not to use any mysteries and just let the... this is like the main wave where I let Kimimaro and especially Yukon/Sakon sort of scale up. So you can see there, I use my mystery on the top team. Danzo keeps himself alive for a while because he keeps Izanagiing himself every single turn. And what I'll do is I'll stop using, so you see here, he keeps himself alive. I'll stop using mysteries at this point and let them just keep scaling and scaling and scaling until eventually they'll kill Danzo sort of by themselves. And then that way, every single turn, Yukon/Sakon is increasing their taijutsu and increasing their damage so that in this next wave, they can one-shot Itachi and Sasuke, and it's going to make that whole section so much easier when you can take out Itachi in the first turn. So the main thing that you need to do here, okay, there are 2 things that are extremely important. You need to have Kabuto's mystery and Yukon/Sakon's mystery available for the first turn of the 4th wave, okay? That first turn against Itachi and Sasuke, you have to have both Kabuto and Yukon/Sakon's mystery available. If you don't have them available, you're most likely not going to win, okay? It's just the way that this lineup is set up. So, as we continue to let these guys scale, you're going to see, and I'll talk about this now so you can kind of see what's going to happen. So, in the next turn, as soon as that next wave starts, as soon as you defeat Danzo, queue up Kabuto's mystery immediately, okay? First thing you have to do is queue up Kabuto's mystery. Once that's queued up, Sasuke is going to start his mystery. Once he starts his mystery, use the Water Main's mystery, okay? Those two will have their mysteries queued up. So here we go. You're going to see it right now. So Sasuke is going to use his mystery. We already got Kabuto's mystery queued up. Then you use Water Main's mystery. And now what you have to do is you have to wait until Itachi causes his confusion. So he does his confusion twice. As you can see, he used both of them on Kabuto because he already had his mystery set up. And then after he's used both of his confusions, then you cue Yukon and Sakon's mystery. So here you'll see he gets his first basic attack, gets his mystery off. Itachi's dead, and Sasuke is all but dead at this point. If you screw up that order of events there, Sasuke or Itachi will chaos Yukon and Sakon, and you lose almost all your damage. Then you get to the point where your whole team is chaosed for the entire time, okay? So that is like the biggest challenge in that 4th round. You got to get the order of events correct. As long as you do Kabuto's mystery first, at least one of Itachi's chaoses is going to hit Kabuto. Then you use the Water Main's mystery, so if he doesn't chaos Kabuto twice, that second one will hit the Water Main, and then you queue up Yukon and Sakon's mystery, and there you go. You win. It's as easy as that. It's really not difficult at all. As long as you survive the 1st round, right, and you don't screw up the order of operations in the 4th round, it's a really easy, strong approach. Unfortunately, you can't really do it on auto because of the way that the whole mystery it works. I'm sure you could probably get away with it every now and then, but it's a lot easier if you do it manually, as you can see right there. So I just got the high score in that attempt right there. So it was, obviously really easy. It's a really strong strategy. Don't worry so much about my power versus your power. It has to do, it scales based on your level. So if you're level 94, your power should be, somewhere around my power. But if you're only level like 60, it does scale based on your level. So don't get discouraged by my power. Stick with the team. Stick with that strategy. You shouldn't have a problem at all. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. Thank you all, everybody, for watching the video. Really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who watched the whole way through the video. You guys are all awesome. Really appreciate it. It helps me out so much with the whole YouTube algorithm thing. So thank you all very, very much. I appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a great day. I'll see you all in the next video, and peace.